we are gifted with. We are gifted with this power that we can make anything happen for us. But we just don't know how to use it. There are no rules when it comes to energy. Your life is just constantly responding to your energy. That is all that it's doing. This is how you decide what happens in your life instead of just following what the entire world has been doing. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ishpreet and I am a mindset and manifestation coach. I help you elevate your mindset, take control of your life, step into your power, and so that you can consciously start attracting the life of your absolute dreams. Now, if you're new here, welcome once again. You're at the right place if you love to talk about manifestation or you're interested towards really taking control of your life. Like I said, it's here, that is all that we talk about. So if you have not gone through my previous videos, go through them, binge watch them. You are gonna feel an instant shift in the way that you start to see things, the energy around you, just overall. You'll know what I mean. Before I go ahead, let me also tell you, if you're interested in being a part of a like-minded community, go and check out the free Telegram community in the description box. The link is in the description box. Join that community today. Here, we are a bunch of people who talk about all things manifestation, all things spirituality, and everything that will lead you to start consciously manifesting the life of your dreams. And here you can ask questions, you can seek advice, you can just talk about it, you can share things. It's an absolute positive, high vibe space for you to just feel safe and be yourself. So if you're not a part of that yet, go and become part of that today. Now, getting back to this video. This is going to be a very interesting video because I love to break norms. I love to go against the stream. And when I started my business, let me tell you something. When I started my business, there were so many people who told me that your business is supposed to look a certain way, like the first year of your business is going to be very difficult. I have read stories of people who in the first 1, 2, 3 years of even the third year of their coaching business, starting their coaching business, they were only able to land like 2 or 3 clients. That's how difficult it was, and that's how people portray it. People are like, hey, if you're starting your business, it's understood, like it's a standard that you have to go through a path where your business is going to be difficult. You won't get clients, so don't expect too much and just don't get your hopes up high because that's how it's supposed to be. Now let me tell you something. My business was nothing like this. My business, the first year of my business rather, was like was like a cakewalk. Okay, it was the easiest 1 year that I could have ever expected out of my business. This means that I scaled my business to a 6-figure business. I work with people from all across the world. I was able to impact thousands of lives in the first year of my business. I was also able to travel to the US. I was staying there for like 6 months in this year. I lived in Manali for 2 months last year. This is like, I was traveling the whole time. I was traveling with my friends, my family. I was spending time with them. I was doing what I wanted. I was even waking up at the time that I wanted to wake up. Okay, so another thing, waking up at 4, 5 a.m. Otherwise, you won't be able to be successful. After a point in my life, I sort of accepted that, hey, I'm not a morning person and I will never be, because I just like to wake up when I want. And that was one of the big motivations behind this business. I know, silly, right? But I wanted to create a life where I wanted to wake up when I wanted to wake up. And that's why I created a life like this. To give you a little brief of what my business looked like, this is it. Traveling across the world, like I said, impacting thousands of people, changing lives, consistent 6 figures a month. My highest was a couple of months ago in July actually, which was, I scaled my business to 5 lakhs a month, which was unimaginable for me when I started out, okay? And the interesting part of this whole thing is that all of this without doing any active traditional marketing. Like, you know how people do, they go for ads, they do funnels, they do cold messaging and calls, they do all sorts of things to attract clients into their business. That's how the traditional marketing works, and it's actually understood and it's a standard when they say that, hey, if you're not doing all these things, you are not giving a chance for people to reach out to you. How are they ever going to reach out to you? Forget about like making 6 figures or scaling your business. I was able to achieve all of this without doing any of this because I understand how energy works. because I understand that we live in an energetic world, which is 99.9999% energy and only 0.0001% matter. And that's why everything that I do or everything that people tell me that you should be doing as a traditional way of marketing is the 0.0001%. And my energy behind it is 99.9999%. I was able to create a system, an energetic space in my business where not even once has it ever happened that I reached out to a potential client to ask him to work with me. Never, not even one person. All the clients that I have ever attracted in my life, this is the word, I have attracted in my life, because literally I have attracted them. They came to me from all across the world. They found me, they reached out to me, they asked me if they could work with me, we discussed it, they signed up with me. It's simple. I did not reach out to them through any means of marketing. This also means that spending zero on traditional marketing. Now, I'm not saying that that does not work. Of course that works. It's a whole industry in itself. Of course that works. But what I'm saying is that if somebody tells you that in order to get to a certain point, you have to do this, step out right then and there, because there are no rules like that, and I am a living proof of that. If somebody tells you that if you don't run funnels or ads, or if you don't do all these things, you will not be a success, that is a lie. Because you can succeed that way as well, but you can also learn how to be a magnetic person who just magnetically attracts clients into her life or grows her business purely by using energy. The first thing that I want you to keep in mind is that there will be a lot of people telling you what has worked for them and what has not worked for them. I want you to be one of those people who looks at them, looks at their experiences in their life, but chooses not to make their reality become your own reality. Which means that if I saw people failing at their business in the first year of their business, I did not let that become my reality. I decided that my reality is what I choose to make, because their reality is just a product of their energy, their experiences, their beliefs, their thought patterns, and that vibe in general. And that's why they have sort of attracted that reality into their life. And let me tell you, most of the people carry the same energy by looking at somebody else, and they'd be like, okay, so if this is how it's turned out for them, there is no way it can turn out any other way for me. It has to turn out the same way for me, because it's how it is. Why am I going to be different? Why is my reality going to be different? And here is the first lesson for you. Never make their reality to be yours. Your reality will be shaped by your thoughts, by your beliefs, by your energy, no matter what's happening outside. So their reality does not equal your reality. Now moving on, let me tell you a little bit about how attraction marketing works and what is it made up of. Well, attraction marketing is made up of these key terms such as thoughts, emotions, beliefs, decision, and energy. Okay, so let me get into that. What do I mean in short? This is not rocket science, by the way, guys. This is something that anyone can do. I'm not special, and you can do it starting today. Now, why these key terms? This is because your reality is the product of these key terms. Your reality right now is a product of your thoughts, beliefs, the decisions that you make, what else did I say? Your energy and your emotions. Okay? It's a product of these things. Every single thing in your life is playing out the way it is purely because of these things. Now, here is what I did. I identified my belief system. I identified that my belief system needs to be in alignment with what I want. Your life is a product of your belief system, and it's nothing else. So for me, I believed that in 1 year of my life, I could make this into my business, and this is what my business would look like. Traveling, doing what I want, a few hours, working a few hours in a day, and clients coming to me themselves and me not reaching out to them. I decided that this gets to be my belief system. So I identified my old belief, I discarded it, like I wrote down the reasons for why is it not true. That's a very crucial point. If you're going to discard your belief system, just ask your subconscious mind, which means ask yourself, to come up with reasons as to why that belief system is not true. And believe me, you will be able to make a list of it on your own. Just yesterday in our group coaching call, this is what we were talking about. We were talking about money mindset, and I got them to discard their own beliefs. Okay, so they had a set of limiting beliefs that, okay, this is why I can't make money, this is why it's hard for me, and so on and so forth. I asked them to write down the reasons of why those beliefs were not true, and they came up with a list of things, and they were like, oh my god, it's right, like this is a false belief, and they discarded the belief. And that's what I want you to do. Identify your limiting belief, whatever it is, around money, first of all, and discard it in your own way by coming up with reasons why is it not true. Rephrase your belief systems. Okay, so I'm going to be talking in bullet points here because this is not the video to get into belief system. I'm linking up the video where I talk about this in detail, so you can check that out. But I'm also going to make a separate video on just like money mindset. So coming back, belief systems. Rephrase your belief systems into something that is aligned with the reality that you want to experience. The next thing is to decide that this is what your vibe gets to be. Decide that this is what my belief gets to be. I am somebody who attracts abundance and has an overflow of abundance because it just gets to be without any reason. It's because it is this way because I decide it gets to be this way. I step into that energy of this being this way. Okay. The next thing is to start to align your thoughts and feelings and getting into this energetic state of where you want to be. So let me make it a little simple. So for me, when I was starting out, this vision of my business, of how I wanted it to be, I had it clear in my mind. I told myself that this is how it's going to be. It gets to be easy for me. It gets to be super simple for me. People reach out to me on their own. I allowed this to settle as my belief system first of all, because belief system and your life mirrors. Then I allowed myself to have feel that energetic shift at least once during my day. What I mean is that I would take a few moments and I would allow myself to feel the reality that I wanted in the now, which means that if everything that I wanted, which was clients coming to me, all of things happening for me on autopilot, all of these things, if this was happening with me right now, assuming I'm just starting out, okay, let's say, and this is what I hope to reach, this is the place I hope to reach, I would ask myself that how would I feel if this was happening right now? What would I be thinking? How would I be feeling? And just what would my overall energy be right now? How will I show up? So I asked myself and I allowed myself to feel that energetic shift inside of me every single day. I allowed myself to feel that excitement, truly immerse myself in the feelings of things happening this way for me. Truly getting drenched in the feelings of this. Do it right now. Pause this video and think of where you want to go and what you want your reality to look like, and allow yourself to take a moment and ask that if this happened right this second, what would I be feeling? What are the emotions that are going to play in my mind? What are the thoughts that I'm going to think? How am I going to feel? What is that energy around me going to look like and feel like? Allow yourself to step into that energy right now. Visualize this. Maybe use visualization as a means. I used to do that. I used to visualize exactly how I wanted things to pan out for me. I used to talk in the way as if this is already my reality. Okay, so your feelings and energy will always precede the outcome. So if you're waiting for things to happen this way and then you're gonna feel this way, it's never gonna happen. Start allowing yourself to feel this right now, okay, and see what it does to you. The entire universe is gonna rearrange itself to match your energy, because your vibration is your point of attraction. Whatever vibration frequency you are at is what you're going to end up attracting in your life. Basically, whatever outcome lies on the same vibration frequency, you're going to attract that into your life. So when you're doing this, the method that I just told you, when you're doing this, you are just becoming a vibrational match for this reality. That is what is happening. You are in this moment, you are showing up as the person who is already living this reality. So you're feeling the thoughts that that version of you would think. You are stepping into that exact energy space. You're allowing yourself to say, I did it. I did it. I really did it. I have clients coming up to me on my own and they are paying me in full. This is the easiest thing ever. This is happening with so much ease. They find me, they reach out to me, and they want to work with me. They are so excited to work with me. You allow these energy, these feelings to consume you, okay? And do this every single day. Allow yourself to become a vibrational match for this reality every single day. This is how you decide what happens in your life instead of just following what the entire world has been doing. We are gifted with this power that we can make anything happen for us, but we just don't know how to use it. You can apply this in every single area of your life. Become a vibrational match for that particular thing by feeling the emotions of that in the now, and wait for it to see how it all unfolds for you. I'm here to tell you that you are free to disregard the things that don't align with you. You don't have to do cold messages if you don't want to do. You don't have to do cold calls if you don't want to do. Do something that inspires you, that gets you excited, that has that energy behind it, and then go and do it. You don't have to follow what the world has been following till now. You can make your own rules, because there are no rules when it comes to energy. Your life is just constantly responding to your energy. That is all that it's doing. So make sure that you are making the most of this gift that you have within yourself. If you found this video useful, don't forget to let me know in the comments below what was your biggest takeaway. Also, if you want to be a part of my one-on-one coaching program or the group coaching program, reach out to me on Instagram, see how we can work together. The one-on-one is a 6-week program. The group coaching is a 5-week program. It has changed uncountable lives until this point, and I look forward to changing many more. In these programs, we talk about the science behind manifestation, identifying limiting beliefs, turning them around, understanding subconscious mind, knowing and learning how energy around money works, around relationships work, around health works. Every single thing, we will be manifesting all these things together. So it's gonna be crazy if you get to be a part of my energy space. Your life is 100% set for change. So that's about it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like I said, don't forget to tell me how you like the video, what's your biggest takeaway, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.